So I've created a system to make me disciplined in 30 days, and I'm gonna show you what I've exactly been doing the past month. But before we get into the system, let's define what system is. So system is defined as, according to Google, a set of things working together as part of a mechanism or an interconnecting network, a complex whole. So that's just what I did. I created mechanisms that work together so they can make me disciplined. And it all starts from the morning, using the 5-second rule. As my alarm goes off and I'm aware that I have to wake up, I count from 5 and I immediately get out of bed. Alright, I've gotten out of bed, I've already put myself into action, but this is not gonna assure me that I'm gonna be disciplined for the rest of the day. So another principle that I'm gonna use, eat the frog. So Mark Twain once said, if it is your job to eat a frog, it is best to do it first thing in the morning. And if it is your job to eat 2 frogs, it is best to eat the biggest one first. This quote right here, it even motivated Brian Tracy to write the famous book, Eat the Frog. So it is a very easy principle. First thing in the morning, what should occupy you most time? It has to be the hardest task. So for the past 30 days, I've been doing the hardest task first thing in the morning. So for me, either an intense workout or working on this channel. And I even got detailed and chose the hardest of all. Remember the quote? If you gotta eat 2 frogs, eat the biggest one first. So by doing these 2 things first thing in the morning, not snoozing the alarm and just getting out of bed and working on the hardest task first, I have created a system to make the rest of the day easier. Alright, so now let's get in depth so that we can keep this momentum going throughout the day. Actually, this one has to be prepared the night before. Writing a work standard. So this one is so helpful if you want to be disciplined, because it's like having a rule that you're gonna follow no matter what. Every company has a rule and the employees follow that, right? Or at school, there's a specific time to get into class, to do things and to eat food. So you're exactly gonna do that for yourself. Let me give you an example of my work standard. 1, there is no perfect timing to be disciplined, which means I'm not gonna be like, I'm gonna start doing this from tomorrow. You know what? I'm gonna start to be disciplined from the next week. No, man. If I have a plan, I know that the best time to execute it, to take action, is right now, at this moment. So there is no perfect timing for me to be disciplined. Whatever I have in my mind, I do it today, right now. Second work standard is, there is no balance. So I'm in a season of my life where I'm putting in a relentless amount of work, which means in my mind, I don't deviate from working hard and being motivated and being disciplined to taking rest and procrastinating and just slowing things down. I approach my day to the extreme, no work-life balance. I'm going all in. The last standard of mine, which is the most important one, is to keep showing up. So in my day, I have things that I have to do, right? And there are things that are like my bare minimum. I'm gonna do them every day. For example, waking up before 7 a.m. every day, eating the frog, as I told you, working out every day, 4-hour deep work every day, depending on my schedule, eating in caloric deficit every day, since my goal is to be leaner now, read at least 30 pages every day, and doing high intensity interval training every day for 10 minutes. So I keep showing up to these tasks every day. I show up to my workout, I show up to my reading session, I show up and sit in front of my computer. I might not be feeling energetic to work, I might not be motivated, I might not have the confidence, but I show up. I'm there. Even if I get a brain fog, I'm in front of my computer just staring at it. I show up to my bed early even if I want to watch my favorite show. So create your own work standard that's gonna work best for you. You might not have like an extreme approach like me, avoiding balance and showing up for everything. You would benefit from that approach, but just have one. Now we have covered everything that we can do to be disciplined, and indeed we have created a solid system to the point where we're going to the extreme and we have high standards. But to get the most out of this system, one thing is left, a failure/relapse plan. Because as a human being, you're gonna relapse. You might be undisciplined for 1 day, 2 days, even for weeks. But if you don't know how to handle failure, relapse, you'll continue to be undisciplined and just keep that cycle going on. And at some point, you're gonna lose hope. So I want you to be steadfast with your comeback. You ate more than you have to eat, you didn't show up to your workout, you have been procrastinating for days. Just know that there's no perfect timing to be disciplined, so just get back on track. Come back and start showing up. Don't beat yourself up. Everybody's gonna mess up, no problem. Chill, relax, read, and just keep up with your schedule. I hope you found this video helpful, and I guarantee you, if you do the tips that I've told you in this video, you're gonna be unstoppable. You're gonna see the most disciplined version of yourself, but you need a solid commitment. So start taking action. From when? From today, from now on. Thanks for watching. Ciao.